Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I hope this is going on here. It looks like I'm just waiting to connect and we're going to be ready to... Here we are. Here we are. Hello there. And welcome. Hi, Donna. I see you guys popping on here now. I always look for that. Hopefully you're hearing me just fine tonight, right? So if you're not, please let me know. I'm just, Diana, Bonnie, welcome. How's everybody doing with this sunshine days we've had in Michigan? That's pretty nice, right? I think that's pretty amazing. Oh, I see there's a few of you on here. Just jump on. As you jump on, let me know that you're here. Tell me where you're from if you're new. And don't forget to share and like the video. Hi, Lois. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy what you see tonight. Hi, Taryn. So it sounds like everybody's hearing me tonight. I'm so happy about that. I think I got it figured out. Hey, Deborah and Joyce. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Or, yeah, I guess that's the best I can say is see, because I can see your names popping up. Yeah, the sunshine's great. Thanks for sharing, Cindy. Hey, Sue from Florida. Just waiting for everybody to jump on. I have lots of... I always enjoy preparing and sharing the things that I've been working on. And so tonight, I hope that you will like the projects I've come up with. I get inspiration from a lot of different demonstrators, a lot of different ideas in the catalog, and just my team, you know, as we do our swaps and things like that. So... I know I'm so happy that tonight you can hear me just fine. That's great. All right, so let's take a look here. Looks like I got quite a few of you on here. I'm just going to try to make my screen a little smaller. I can see what's happening there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Well, so couple things. I had... shared on my the website the events. Thanks for sharing, Sue. I appreciate that. I had shared that we would one of my classes, my club that I do monthly. That's just an ongoing thing. If you're a member of my card club for 5 straight months, then you will get $20 in free product after the 5 months. So I had picked the strawberry bundle. Well, unfortunately, the punch has been on back order, and so for right now, I'm going to have to postpone that particular group of items to share with that the strawberry set. But I think you'll be happy with the other one that I've chosen. So with that, I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to turn you down and start sharing some things and then showing you some samples of the class that I'm going to, the club class that I'm going to do for next month, for March. So, all right. Seems like everybody else is able to hear Marcia, so I'm not sure what's happening. But I do have the comments where I can see them. I will jump up and look at those every so often. So make sure that you can, you know, share with me what's happening. And if there's a question, I will do my best. I can't always answer it when I'm live, but I will make sure to go through it afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys down, and we will get started with some things. Okay. So, I have my paper pumpkin that arrived, and can you guys believe that we only have a few days left for the celebration? the Celebration catalog. I cannot believe it. I hope that you've been able to place your order and get some of the free things that you want out of this catalog, because you only have until Sunday, and that's the last day. So every $50 that you spend, you can choose something free out of the Celebration catalog. And one of the things I wanted to tell you, did you guys know that you can pre-order, I don't know if it's pre-order, I'm going to find the right page if I can find it here maybe. I'm looking to see, here we are, it's on the very last page. Okay, so if you currently have Paper Pumpkin, if you're a subscriber of Paper Pumpkin, if you do a prepaid subscription, so if you do a 3-month prepaid subscription for $63, this is on the last page of the January to June catalog. Page 91, if you order that as an order, you get a free Celebration set, and then you have 3 months that you've prepaid. And so what you'll do is you'll get a code, and you enter that code into your Paper Pumpkin, you go to your Paper Pumpkin subscription and you enter your information there when you get that code. And so for the next 3 months, you won't have to pay for your Paper Pumpkin. You've prepaid. And on top of that, if you do it before Sunday, excuse me, you're going to get one of the free items out of the Celebration set catalog, the flyer here. So I wanted to bring that to your attention because that's something that I wasn't aware of until I had talked with some other demonstrators, and I thought, oh my goodness, that is a great way to go. I know one of my customers did take advantage of that, and it's great. It's great. So if you have any questions, anytime, you can always text, call, email, all of that good stuff. But I wanted to share that with you. And speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and open this month's box. And this is the flyer for this month, and that is the pictures that you have on the flyer that comes in the kit. You also get all the instructions. My overhead light is kind of blurry there. So, hey Colleen, thanks guys for joining in. But it gives you all the instructions, and then the cool part is on the back. You get more ideas. You have some more ideas that you can do with the kit by adding some of your own cardstock or even different stamp sets. But every kit, you'll get a stamp. See if I can put it up here. There we go. So you get a stamp set. This time you have a beautiful bouquet and a couple sayings and some little flowers. There are always some ribbon or twine and some type of embellishment. These are black sequins. You get the dimensionals, and you also get mini glue dots. Envelopes. This one particularly, you always get a stamp and spot, at least one. Sometimes there's two. You never know. And then these are the card fronts, or the base of the cards. These are the items that come in the kit, which is the saying in different languages. So it is a global kit. Excuse me. I'll have to get a drink of water here in a second. But you have the lots of things. So you've got some already items that just pop out, and you use adhesive to pop them up. You can stamp this or use it as an embellishment. And then this one has these great things to stamp on your sentiment. And look, there's some really fun gold. These are pretty shiny, but yeah, some gold. And then you could use them as the back, which is like a doily. Now, if you already have your Paper Pumpkin, you guys have already seen this probably, because I like to open mine as soon as it gets here because I love to see what's in it. I just haven't had a chance to play with it yet. But these are really cool too. So, that is what's in the Paper Pumpkin kit. I just wanted to share that. And then before I put this all away, I want to share one more thing. So, this is going to be the kit coming up for March. So you have to subscribe before March 10th. If you don't subscribe before March 10th, then you won't be able to get this kit. but this one is going to be, it just says about adventure. You're going to get these stencils. I've demonstrated those before on a live, but I'm sure I'll demonstrate again. You've got sponges. They work great with our blending brushes that I've shared. So anyway, if you're interested in that, make sure that you log into Paper Pumpkin, and you can do that. You can subscribe by going to my website, which I have it right up here. There, it's right there. And go there and you can click on the tabs that you need. So, all right, Paper Pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to move these things out of the way. And, excuse me 1 second, I'm going to get a drink. Hey, Carrie Jacobson, thank you for joining us tonight. So the first thing that we're going to work on is we are going to use bring in my little things that I need here, my Stampin' Mat, and I have, this is the paper that is that fits the Stamparatus, and it works perfect for me when I'm doing the lives here. I'm going to go ahead and change this camera over so you have more space. There we go. Hey, Lynn. But what we're going to do is we are going to use one of the free items that's in the Celebration catalog, and that is going to be the Oh So Ombre 6x6 designer paper. You can see I've cut a lot of it, and I'm sure you guys have seen this already. If you're new to stamping and you haven't seen it, this is one of the free items. So all kinds of beautiful colors in here. Tonight we're going to use the Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so here's what I have cut out. Well, I'm going to cut this for you. I'm going to show you. This is the Blackberry Bliss, and so on the other side you have the Granny Apple Green, but we're going to use this side. We are going to use the Memento Black ink, and we are going to use a stamp set called, it's in the annual catalog. Hey, Jan, you found me right in the live time. Great, great, great. Tasteful Touches. This is the stamp set that we're going to use tonight. It has some beautiful kind of vintage looking, and then there are dies. Let's say there are dies that go with it. See those? These are great for sentiments. This is one of my go-to sets right here, along with the So Sentimental, which has some great dies in it also. So that is the set we are using, Tasteful Touches. All right, I am going to set this over to the side. All right, let me grab out the stamps that we're going to be using here. First thing we're going to do is we got to cut our paper. So I'm going to grab my trimmer. Make sure I got this in view here. And what I need is we are going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to measure over to the 4, and I'm making sure that I have the lighter ombre at the top and the dark at the bottom. So 4 inches. And we're going to use this piece, so I'm going to set that aside. So, and I want most of the white part at the top, so I'm going to cut the dark side off. So I want to go to 5 1/4, right? That's what I need. 5 1/4. We're not going to use that piece, so I'm going to set that aside. All right, so here's what we have. And then I have already pre-cut a piece of basic black, which is this is going to be mounted on. It is actually 1/8 of an inch larger. And then a piece of basic white that's 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to go on the inside. This is Blackberry Bliss, and we're going to fold that in half. Hi, Nancy, welcome. I know, I sure hope they come out with some other ombre paper in the new catalog. By the way, we're going to be getting our retired list, I think it's about March 24th, so just about a month. So if there's something that you want in that annual catalog, now's the time to place that order, especially the in colors from 2016 2019 to 2021. So Blackberry Bliss is going to be our base, and so for now we're just going to set that aside. I am going to actually, you know what, I think I will keep this piece. I think I'm just going to put that right on the inside here, just so we have a little decoration on the inside. This is our Stampin', our Stampin' Seal, double stick, and so just going to go ahead and put that right at the bottom here, so we can just use that scrap piece. It's a tad left over there, so I'm gonna chop that off. There we go. All right, so that's the inside of my card. I'm gonna lay that over there for a second. So we're gonna do some stamping. We're gonna use the Memento Black, and I'm going to take this designer piece right here. I'm gonna ink this up. Actually, I'm gonna come down this way just a tad. Hey, do you always use Stampin' pads? What do you mean? You mean the squishy piece here? Yes, I usually always use that when I'm stamping. If you mean the Stampin' mat here, that's squishy, yes, I do, Donna. Hopefully that's what you were asking. I'm going to stamp this off, and then I'm going to kind of stamp right down there. And then before I ink it up, I'm going to come over here and stamp over to the side. I'm going to ink this up again, stamp this off. I'm going to come right up here and then stamp over here. Okay, that's what I want for that. Okay, we're going to put that aside. And then I've chosen the little leaf part here, and I'm going to use that. And again, this is all in black. And so this is actually going to come right up here. And then I'm going to take this and, darn, that didn't get as dark. Well, that's okay. We're just going to leave it because it is what it is. And I'm going to stamp that just like that. Okay? That's what I have so far. And then I chose the Just Saying Hello. So let's ink that up. I hate when that happens. See, I got black all over the top there. I'm going to take this and wipe it off. Just because. Okay. Sometimes it's easier actually to do this. That way I know that I have it nice and inked up. Oh, Donna, if you've never used this, it's a minimal cost item. I can get you the number for it. It is, I think it's only $6, and it's, I love it. You really do need it with the polymer stamps. You really should have it when you stamp with those. So, Just Saying Hello, that's going to come up here, and that's going to go up here in the lighter section, right up there. Beautiful. All right, and the last thing, remember I said we're going to use this piece. We're going to take this flower, and we are going to ink this up. Make sure it's nice and inked. You are welcome anytime. Okay, so we want to ink that up well, and I want to get in this ombre section right here so that I have kind of a lighter mixture on the flower, and let's do that. Wonderful. So I have a variation in the color of my flower. Now, I did not do the way of magic and pre-stamp this and pre-cut this. So while I am cutting this out, I just want to share again that I've got classes coming up. Make sure that you go to my website and you check out the different events going on. I also have my Dragonfly Fun Fold class that is coming up, and you have to RSVP for that by March 15th in order for me to get everything ordered and in place to get your items to you in time. And I do have those so I can show you what they look like before we get off here tonight. So, all right, I'm almost done. See, it doesn't take too long cutting out. But if you're not a fussy cutter, you might be able to find a different stamp set that you like to do this kind of technique. But the only stamp pad that I'm using here, the only ink is the black. And this is just so striking to me. Okay, see that? See how there's the variation in the color? Hopefully you can see that variation. And there we go. I'm going to just throw this over to the side. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this together. So my flower is going to go right here, and I wanted it down in a little bit lighter so that it's going to go down here in the little bit darker area. We're going to take some of the gold thread that's in a combo pack that is in the the annual catalog. Hello. Yes, the paper snips, Linda, I'm sorry, I know. And I hope you guys realize that some of these things, Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a lot of, you know, they're coming from across the seas, and they're not always going to be here. You know, all this stuff going on. Things have been back ordered and all that good stuff. Because paper snip is the paper snips that we have are a $10 scissor, which are amazing. They're so sharp and work wonderful. But they've been back ordered, and so yeah, I know it's frustrating. All right, let's see how I want this to be. Okay, so this is going to go on the back of my flower. So I'm going to lay that down. And did you guys see that? I'll do it again. What I did is I just left a piece about the length of my hand, and then I just wrapped this around a couple times and pulled it a little bit apart so that, let's see, I got to go one more time here. Nope, a little bit farther there. Try that again. All I'm doing is wrapping this around. There we go. So that I have 2 loops on the bottom and 2 loops on the top, and then I just kind of pinch it like that, and then just pull some of these pieces so it's not exactly the same. Okay, that's what you want to do, so that you've got some variation in your loops, and hopefully you can see that. And then what I'm going to do is lay this down, and how do I want this to be? Kind of like that. I think I'm going to I need to pull this. I want these pieces to come out a little more. And I need my loops. I need some loop-de-loops bigger. So I got to pull. I got to do some pulling. There we go. All right. Keep fussing and yeah. All right, so let's get this down here. I just want to make sure that's what I want. See, it's not as long and loopy as I want, but that's okay. It'll be all right. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so now, since I'm going to put dimensionals on here anyway, I'm going to put some right on top of my thread that I've put down here so that it holds it in place. And then just put my dimensionals on there. Let's see if that's good. Yeah, that's good. So there's 3. Let's take those backings off. You know what? I'm going to put 4 because that one just seems like it is not being very sticking to the paper as well as I want it to. Let's see. Everything's taking time. Yup. Okay, so there is my gold foo-foo cording sticking out the sides. But boy, it sure adds so much to this project, okay? All right, so let's do this. Let's come down here, and there we go. That flower's going to go right there. And then we're going to put our pieces together. And remember I said this black was just 1/8 of an inch bigger. So we're going to get that little bit of a black around the outside of the Blackberry Bliss. Just like that. To frame our beautiful color. There's that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some of these gold glitter dots, enamels dots. And let me grab my take your pick tool. If you're just joining, thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. Make sure that you like and that you set your follow so that you'll know when I'm here every time. I will be on again on Monday, because I always have the first Monday of the month is my online virtual class, where I share the projects that you can get for free by placing an order with me. So let's come right down here, and let's go ahead and get this piece, and let's come right over here. I think I want to go there, and then another one. There's some really tiny ones in here too, so let's go over here, just like that. I think I need another tiny one right there. There we go. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to do is put our card base together. Put those over there. I don't know where this frog came from all of a sudden. I guess I haven't talked much today. I sit in front of that computer as my job, and the talking that I do is always with my fingers to my teammates. So, yeah, I don't vocalize a ton while I am on the computer during the day. So coming on here, I start talking and little frogs appear. You like the dots? I know, they add so much to it. Look at that. Can you see that? There's the card front. And then we're going to go ahead and take this and put this on the inside. And I'm not going to stamp, well, I do have the black, I guess. Oh, good, look at that. Can you believe it? All right, so we're just going to fudge right here. We're going to come like this. And I'm just going to kind of wing that. There we go. All right, well, poo. I'm still not liking that. The white is showing. I guess I shouldn't have cut off the edge, huh? There. I did it. All right, here we are. So we're going to put this down right here. There's the inside of our card, and then there's our first project. So this is using the ombre paper, and the last thing we could do, let me just grab the Wink of Stella here, and this is just really sparkle in a tube. I could sing while I work. You're right, Nancy. You know, yeah, I do need to sing more because, yeah, you know how they say if you don't use it, you lose it? Well, yeah, that's really what happens. So, all right. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to shimmer the whole flower. And why? Because I can, right? Just put that Wink of Stella all over that flower and really sparkle that up. There we go. Late for a very important date. Hey, Donna. Hi, Pam. Thanks for sharing. So now I have a little bit of sparkle on my flower. I don't know that you can see it too well, but it's there. And that's our first card. All right. Now, let me show you one that I did, which I actually like better, but I already had that one done. So I wanted to show you the differences. And this one I like better. Look at this. This is with the Bermuda Bay that is in the ombre paper. But isn't that gorgeous? I like this one better. I didn't put anything on the inside of this one, but there you go. So there's the differences. Which one do you guys like better? Tell me which one you like better. All right. There's card number 1. Okay. So let me get these things out of the way and wait till you see the next card. Let me move this. So I shared that we are going to be using the butterfly set, because this is something that you can order as a demonstrator now. And if you want to become part of my team, like I had a couple ladies already this couple months, which is amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're part of our team. So welcome Jan and welcome Kim. You can put this kit in your order when you join. So Bermuda Bay, yes. The blue is gorgeous, Carrie. That's the Bermuda Bay. I love it. I love it too. So with that being said, I'm going to use the butterfly. I'm going to use the butterfly set, which is called Butterfly Butterfly Brilliance. That's it. And we're going to use the stamp tonight. We're going to use that. And I've already pre-cut all my butterflies out. I love, love, love what you can do with this. It's just craziness, you know. So there's the stamp set and a gazillion dies. If you haven't ordered this as a demonstrator, I know there's demonstrators on here. This is an amazing, amazing. But you have all these dies. Look at all the dies. And then you have all these. You have this large die, which will cut out. I've almost cut all my pages out that I can use with this, if not all of them. But here we go. The great thing is that you get 8 pages. You get 8 sheets of each one. So this paper right here, this die will fit right on there and cut that out. You got to get it on the right way, but it cuts all that out, which is fabulous. See there? See how that, and then you have a little bit left on the sides. So you have that die, and you have all these fun pieces. Well, I've used a few of them, and I'm going to show you tonight. I used this piece right here, and I already pre-cut. I want to turn it over to show you, but this is like bricks. So I've already used that and pre-cut my sheet for that. Yes. So if you like butterflies at all, this is the best set that Stampin' Up! Has come up with in the 20 years I've been a demonstrator. I love it. Love, love it. Okay, so I'm not using any more of the dies. I've got the stamp set that's here. And the one thing is we don't have any words with this stamp set. So you have to have a word set to go with all these great images and such. And let me show you, I just took an envelope, a small envelope, and I pre-cut all my little butterflies and stuff, and I just keep them in this envelope, and then I just slide them right down into my paper right here, my little package of cardstock, and that keeps all my little butterflies together, which it's a great thing. I know your stuff should be coming anytime, Jan. All right. Okay, so let me grab all my parts and pieces. Where are they? Here they are. All right, I'm going to set it over here. I'm going to put that here. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to put this piece to the side. I've already pre-cut my cardstock, but I'm going to do a really fun fold for you, okay? We're always looking for fun folds, and so I thought I would share this with you. Yes, Pam, this paper, and here's the other thing, on the paper, you guys, this is exclusive, so the stamp set you can get after March, but you cannot get the exclusive paper. The paper is only going to be available for March, and I hope I'm saying that right. If you're a demonstrator and you know different, let me know, and I will correct myself, for sure. But I know that the paper is exclusive, so you want to buy that while you can. All right, so let's show you what I did here. So this piece, I have my soft suede is my backing, but that is that die that I shared with you. Here's what the die does. Okay, it cuts this out like brick, and this is the specialty paper that's in the suite, and gosh, it's across the way from me. I can't see the name of it, but it has like ridges in it, and you can't. It's hard for you to see. I don't know that you can see it on camera, to be honest with you. But in person, you can see that there are ridges like wood in this paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this soft suede, and I am going to go ahead and put this on. I need this right now. So let's see here. I need to put my adhesive, and make sure that when you do something like this, that you don't put adhesive in your openings, because you sure don't want it to stick there, okay? So just be wise of that when you're putting your backing on. And so my soft suede is just going to cover the back, or cover those bricks that I cut out, okay? There's that. Let me see, which way do I want this to go? Do I want it this way or this way? I think this way. All right, so this is the front of my card, and so I'm going to actually just go ahead and put this on right now to the front part of my card. I need that over to the side. And this is just the basic white, and this is just the 5.5 by 8.5 normal size. And then I've cut this to 4 by 5.25, and just a piece of the soft suede just to fit behind the pieces here. So actually it looks like I need to do a little bit there. I'm going to come over here. All right, let's put this down, and I'm going to have a little bit of white showing. So, whoops, not far enough, Barb. There we go. Just like that. Okay, there is part of my front. The next thing I'm going to do is I have these pieces that I have pre-cut, these butterflies. I've already pre-cut them out, and then I have a piece of paper here. Hi, Charlene. Good to see you again. These are going to go on my front. So let's take some dimensionals, because yes, we definitely want to use those dimensionals to pop these up. And what do I want to do? Let's see, do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do that. So let's do this and this. Look at that back side. I love the back side of this paper too, but I love cutting out the butterflies. It makes it so easy. So I'll be using it that way. All right, so let's do this. So this little guy is going to be, whoops, there, just like that. And then this one, here they are. Take some dimensionals and pop this one up in the corner. All right. So, kind of right there, just like that. Okay, that's what we got so far. I'll put my little mat over here, and then let's go ahead and get the stamping done for my saying. And so I think I've used this before, but I did not buy this. I already had it in wood, and so these are my wood stamps, and I just chose not to buy that. I already had them, so I didn't want to buy another. So I want to use a saying out of here, and so with the butterflies, what do I want to use? There's with love and sympathy, Easter blessings. That Easter's coming up. Let's see, forever and always. Let's see here. Let me just open this. I think I've put most of them in here. So let's see here. Best wishes from all of us. Sorry, I didn't pick this out here. Let's go with I'm here for you. All right, we're going to use that one, and we're going to use soft suede because I want that to pop through because of what I have in the bricks there. So let's ink this up. Make sure that I have it the right the right way, and let's just take a test. All right, it's not as dark. Well, this is pretty fine. It's not a super thick. I want to just make sure that it's here. I'm going to stamp it onto this piece of cardstock. Well, you can see it. I don't want it to be overpowered. I mean, the butterflies are the party, the show, the show of the party. So, or the party of the show. I don't know. You guys know what I mean, right? They're the focal point. There we go. All right, and I'm going to use the label punch here. You know, I am not good at the names of my labels, and I'm sorry. But look at this. This label punch works fabulous with the itty bitty greetings. So let us punch that out just like that. And oops, this is trash. And then move this out of the way. And I want to just get this part done. And then we're going to move to the fold, which is so cool for the inside. Star of the show. That's right. There you go. Thank you, Pam. Helping me out there. The star of the show. So mini glue dot, or not mini glue dots, the mini dimensionals are fabulous for this punch. If you don't have the mini dimensionals, you do want them. I mean, I don't know what we did before we had them, you know. And so let's see, I think I'm going to put this like right over here, just like that. So there's the front of the card. Super easy, simple, but very elegant. All right, so now let's get to the fun fold. All right, I'm going to lay this over here to the side. So what we're doing is this piece right here is actually a 1/4 inch smaller. So this is, where's my ruler? I have my ruler right here, so I can measure this. And you guys know how that works, right? All right, let's grab this guy because I know it's longer than my paper. So this is, I can, if I see this piece here, this is, okay, so it is just under 5.5, so which means it's just under 4 1/4, the other way. Hey Mary, thanks for joining. Yeah, we probably did cut him in half, didn't we, Marcia? Sorry. I'm so tongue-tied tonight. I'm sorry, you guys. Yep. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to measure this to score it. I'm just going to fold it in half because that's the first thing I want to start out with. I'm just going to fold this right in half. Get my bone folder here for that score line. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to move this so you can see this better. Actually, I can move this out of the way for a moment. So we have, fold this in half. Now, I have pre-cut, actually, I'll show you. I just cut a piece of cardstock at 2 1/4 by 3 inches. And then I cut it from point to point. All right, so I have a template. So what we're going to do is we are going to pull in our cutter because we need the scoring tool. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually turn it this way because I'm right-handed. And I'm going to make 2 little tick marks where this diagonal is at. So right there and right there. And this is with my pencil. You probably can't see it on here, but it's here. It's for me to see. All right. So what I'm going to do is score this from the tick mark to here. And if you've never done this, let's see. Will that fit down in there? I think it does. We're going to use this because it just makes it easier. Because I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to put my 1 tick mark in the guide, where it cuts. Then I'm going to take the other one and put it on where the hole is at, the guide. All right, making sure that those are there. And then you can do, to keep it straight, I'm going to lay this back down, and I think that you can take your bone folder and just go right down through there. Now, yes, you could take your scoring tool, but this gives you a little heavier score, and that's what I want, because I want it to go here, and I want it to come through some on the other side. So there I have like a diagonal. All right, so that's a tip. If you want to use your bone folder, you can score like that. So I'm done with my cutter. And then the trick here is you got to make sure that this fold goes to the end. You got to fold these little parts that you scored. So all I'm going to do is just start folding where that score line is at. Kind of folding it in like that. Folding it in here. Okay. And what I want to do is actually get these folds so that you can see how it's folding in like that. That's what you want. You want it to start folding in and then fold it like that, just like that. And then take your bone folder and score. Well, push it down so that it scores best. All right, and so here we are. Here is our special fold. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to put butterflies on the inside. Before we do that, let's do some stamping. We're going to take this butterfly set, and I've chosen to use Blushing Bride because I don't want the butterflies super dark. And it coordinates with one of the butterflies we're going to put on here. So so let's ink this up, and I do have the stamp on our largest block, and I certainly won't have enough room to put the whole, I don't want all the butterflies on the inside of my card, so I don't need to ink up the whole thing. So we are going to take the butterflies, and I'm going to come right over here, and I am going to stamp them just like this and just push down. And this is why you need that sponge mat, Donna, because you can get a little bit of push and making sure that you have a good image, and just like that. And then I'm going to take this that's left, and I'm going to make sure that I don't go on. Okay, so I don't know that you can see this ink. I'm going to try to see if you can see how the ink is on a corner of the butterfly there. I don't want that to show up. It'll show that there's like this weird line in my image. So you want to make sure you don't use that. But we're going to come up here, and we are just going to kind of get a couple of the butterflies from the top. Okay, let's do that right there. And of course that's going to be a little bit lighter, and I want it to be. I just want it to be nice and light. Okay, so see that? Very light, and then the lighter, the little bit darker here. Okay, so there is what we're stamping with the butterflies. That's it on the butterflies. Now I need to go back to my soft suede, and remember I said that we need a stamp set. We could use the small one that we chose here, and let's see here. It says, I'm here for you, and what can we say? I'm here for you, and let's use hope you're feeling better. How's that? Hope you're feeling better. And then we're going to take this, and we're just going to stamp this on the inside. Let me just make sure. It looks like I need to re-ink. Boy, I've just been stamping and stamping, and you know, it's funny because all of a sudden it's like, oh my goodness, I really need to re-ink my stamps. Okay, I'm going to pass on this. This needs to be re-inked. So, but you know that we're going to put something on the inside. Okay. All right. Here we are. We are ready to add these butterflies. So, the way that you want to do this is so cool, you guys. What we're going to do is, let's see, how do I want this butterfly? I want this butterfly right here. How do I want it? Let's see. You can come above here because when it folds, it's going to come inside. So basically what you want to do is you want to attach your butterflies so that when your card is closed, it doesn't come past the outside of your card. So I can actually come up a little bit there, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to leave, that's where I want my butterfly. So I'm going to take my dimensionals, couple dimensionals. Now if you are a beginner stamper and you are watching me, please don't be overwhelmed. This is a much more involved card than some of them that I usually do. But I know that we've got some stampers that have been on here, you know, been stamping quite some time. So this is always a fun fold. Okay, so I want to bring this down a little bit and make sure it's on my, so that my dimensional is on my piece. I'm going to put that down, and then there's one butterfly. Okay, so there's one, just like that. You got to make sure that you're above that score line. You can't have the butterfly past the score line, the piece, because when it folds, it does weird stuff. So there's one. All right, and the next one, we are going to go ahead and attach up here, and I want this little one here. Okay, so let's get some more dimensionals, and it's all about how you place it. So you kind of got to lay it where you want it to be first, and then put your dimensionals on there. So there we go. And you'll notice I'm not putting it all over. I'm just putting it on the piece that I want to pop up there. Just like that. Making sure that it's folding. There we go. And then the last butterfly we are going to put on the other side, and this one is actually going to, how do I want this one to be? I'm going to have that one right there. So I just need over on this side. Have you guys done this before? You learn something new? Fabulous! That's my goal, is that somebody learns something new every time that you watch me. All right, so this butterfly is going to be, I hope I didn't do it on the wrong one. I think I did. Let's see here. I'm going to easily, that's not what I want. I put my dimensionals on the wrong side. Okay, we're going to pull these off easily, hopefully, because I didn't hardly push them down there. There we go. All right, let's see if I can pull these babies off without making lots of damage. Okay. There, that one was on. Okay, so what I wanted is, I want it just to be like right there. Okay, stick. Okay, you guys know my motto, there's no mistakes in stamping, right? This big butterfly is just causing me grief. So I put the big butterfly where I should not have. So what we'll do is, let's do this. Let's do this so that this butterfly is way flying up here, and I think we can make that happen because as long as it folds inside. Okay, so see how I'm too close on this side? We gotta pull this up here. I made one earlier, believe it or not. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. And you just have to open it a few times, and then there you have your butterflies. But I'll show you the one that I did earlier once I get done with this one. Okay, so now we've got our inside done except for a little saying there. And again, this butterfly needs to pop up there. It's not making me happy here, you guys. So how can we do this? See if we can do that. Nope, because it comes up too high. Wow. Barbara, maybe this one was supposed to be on the on the front of the other card, or I think I was supposed to do this. See, you guys, I'm a real stamper just like you. Best laid plans always seem to make things change, I guess. I don't know. All right, so we're just going to do that. And then here we are just going to put this little butterfly right here. And we are going to take another dimensional and, let's see, put it right there just so we have some extra stick. All right, there. Oh, that's much better. Look, look. Now it will close. Okay, fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, here we go. When you put this together inside your card, you want to fold this over, and the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to put adhesive on one side. Okay, you're not going to put it on both sides. Let's see here, do I want that? Okay, just like that. I'm not going to put any up here. And then I'm going to open my card and lay this down, making sure that I've got this right where I want it to be inside the card, but not over the score. You need the score, you know, you need it to be on this side of the score, if you're following me, because you have to open, it's going to be on the inside and open. So here's the front, and it's going to go down and stick onto that top layer. So when I open it, see that? And then I'm going to take this, close this side, and put adhesive on this side. So you just want to put adhesive on one side at a time, okay? That's what you want to do. So now all I have to do is hold it and then just close this down. And we have our card. Here you are. I'm here for you. And then you have all the beautiful butterflies. Make sure I'm in the screen for you. All right. Close, open. Close, open. Fabulous. I need to put my saying in there. I didn't put the other one on a card. I just made sure that I knew how to do this fold so that I could share it with you guys. But this is my other piece. Okay. See, I did have them the wrong way. So, there you go. How about that? You like that one? Let me know. See what you think. But there you are. So that is our stamping, but I have some other things to share with you. So hang tight for 1 second. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was a little more involved, but I thought that, you know what? These butterflies are just so amazing. I wanted to show you the cool stuff you could do with them. And it just gave us a different way to, I'm just moving my stuff around here, to use those butterflies. So here you go. You've got this one. And we stamped, so these are the two that we stamped tonight. And then this is the other one that I had pre-done earlier with the Bermuda Bay and the ombre. What do you think? Do you like those? All right. So what I want to do is share some things with you guys before you jump off here. A little complex, yeah. Honestly, it's easy with that template. If you have that template, it makes it real easy. But, you know, just wanted to share more than some simple cards with you guys. You can always add more to this too. You can add bling and all that kind of stuff. So, but before you jump off, I want to show you some samples, okay? I want to show you some things with the butterfly set. And this will be my club for March. And you have to RSVP with me before the 10th of March in order to get this club. Now, I am also including a stamp set again this month with this club. And you will be making 8 cards. I'm going to move these out of the way. You'll be making 8 cards, and they're going to be using the paper and the stamp set. So you will need the stamp set and the dies. Okay, you will need those in order to do this class. This class is going to include the stamp set called Happy Thoughts. And so this stamp set will be part of your club kit. The cost is $30 for the club. And if you need it mailed, it's going to be $8 more on top of that, because it has to be shipped priority in order to get it there, and the safest way to get it there. That's what I want to say. All right, so $30 pickup, $38 shipped, including Happy Thoughts. If you already have this stamp set, then you can include a different stamp set for $21. That's what this stamp set cost, okay? But that's part of the kit price. In addition, you're going to need the butterfly set, and again, I always give you the base price on that. So if you're going to order the butterflies bundle with the dies, so it'd be the stamp set and the dies, you would have to order those separate. It's not part of the $30 or the $38, okay? So I just want to make sure that that's clear. But here's the beautiful cards. You're going to make 2 of each. Here's the first one. Here's another. I cut all the dies and the punches and that for you, unless you have to stamp. And you do have to stamp. This is going to be stamped in black, so you have to have the stamp set. We're going to use the embossing folder. And then lastly, this last card, here you go. And this is beautiful, you guys. I just love, love, love these cards. So these 4 cards will be in the club for March, so RSVP by the 10th by clicking the, I have to switch it out. So you have to give me time to switch out the class. I didn't get time to do it beforehand because I just found out today about the strawberries. Not going to be available. So let me get that up, but you'll do the PayPal just link just like it's in the other events, and that's what you'll do. Now, let's see here. I'm going to switch you back up. Hi. So, if you decide that you want to do the club, text me or email me, message me, whatever you want to do, so that we can make sure that this works out right for you, okay? So we can get that done. The other thing is I wanted to share I turned you back up, but I want to show you the Dragonfly cards for the fun fold. You still have plenty of time for that. March 15th is the RSVP for that. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the cards. All right, so here is the first card, and I actually think I'm going to pop you down again. I'm sorry to do this, but I am going to pop you back down. This is one of the cards for the fun fold with the Dragonfly class. Here is another with the dragonflies. I'm missing, I've got 4, but okay, I know where the other one's at. Okay, this one is really pretty. Look, it has a belly band, and then this opens up. It's fabulous. How about that? Okay. Now this class is going to include designer paper, the little ladybug trinkets. There's another card here, you guys, and I need to, it's another fun fold. I think I put it away. Goodness. Where is it? So if you want to take the Dragonfly class, let me know. I need to get the other card here for you and show you. Oh my gosh, it's not here. Okay. Well, there's one more, and it's a pop-up with dragonflies in it. I'll have it on the website so that you can take a look at that. But those will be coming up. March 15th is the RSVP for that. So make sure that you RSVP, sign you up. Okay, yes, the fun folds are great. Next Saturday the 6th is the seashell class with the second of the 3 fun fold classes, and those are going to be going out in the mail probably Saturday because the order just got in today. So those are going to be, I'll be putting kits together and getting those out. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel. So what are you going to, I've got that here. Last time I left it upstairs. So what else can I tell you guys? Before we spin the wheel, the winner of that is going to, I'm going to do 2 spins for the wheel. So let me grab my iPad and get it on here, onto the wheel so we can do our thing. There we go. All right. So you will be getting the cards that I made tonight. There will be those, and then there is also a package of the black enamel dots that will be going out. Okay, so you need to tell me if I do your name, you need to tell me which one you would prefer. Well, let's do it this way. Winner number 1 will get the cards that were created here tonight. Winner number 2 will get the black dots, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to do the wheel. I'm going to bring it up here where you can see. And let's see. We are going to go ahead and shuffle the names a few times and then spin the wheel. I don't think I have the volume up very much. Sue Sovacool. There you go. Hi, Andrea. Nice to see you on here. All right, so the next spin, the next winner, And sorry that the light, my overhead light's in there, you guys. See if I can get it out of the way a little bit. Nope. There we go. All right, here we go. Second spin. Who's the winner? It is Charlotte. Congratulations, you guys, for being the winners. And you will get the black dots, Char. So, with all that said, I'm going to pop you back up so I can say goodbye. And thank you for hanging with me. We went a couple minutes over, but we had a little involved card, and I hope that you enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. You got to come back and see what projects I have for Monday, okay? So, thanks for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.